to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. From London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been
What's the story, wrestling fans? Jey Uso is challenged by Edge. Shocking. Reggie. Reginald, you're so sweet. All that and more coming up on the Wrestle Story. Welcome back to the Wrestle Story. We discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, and the trailblazers of the future.
How's it going?
How's it going,
folks? I feel like this camera's up like really high, so I'm gonna
drop it down some.
Adjust this just a little. Sorry.
All right.
There, that's better. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing good.
Good.
And if they're not, they should be.
Good.
James, Johnell, Will Rally Sport, how's everybody doing? We're glad to have you here with us. Observing Stuff, how's it going? DTA Podcast, how's it going? Mrs. Gleen, I didn't realize I was yelling.
Why are you yelling?
I thought I was very quiet and controlled.
Well, because he is.
I thought I was doing a good job.
I don't know. Don't ask me that.
Should I speak like this so
Yes.
everybody can hear?
Sure, that works for me.
All right.
I mean, if that works for the people, I don't... Whatever. So yeah,
Smackdown. What'd you think?
Does that pretty much sum it up?
Raymond, how you doing?
Does that sum it up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Let's get caught up on chat here real quick as we go through.
That's cool. I have to send this tweet out.
All right, you send the tweet out. Hi guys, Riley here. Hope you both okay. Love your content. Thanks all the way from the UK. Will Rally Sport, we appreciate that. You guys rock in the UK. We appreciate everything. When you come in, we love it. Flair's future husband asked for his WWE release. Biggest news from WWE on Friday. And oh yeah, not on Smackdown. Rating of -2. And I just saw where I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a report that he was denied his release. I don't know if that's true, but
I haven't been on Twitter in the last.
If that's true,
little bit.
why? Make sure that you hit the like button so we know.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Andrade thing here in just a little bit. But yeah, that was kind of the big news today. Also, some stuff about Asuka. That was the other thing.
Yes. So. DTA Podcast says I'm early. It's near never too early. DTA Podcast. You just show up whenever. Otis had Dolph teaming tonight. It was weird after last year. Andrade denied. A-Rod choked away at another ring after he and J-Lo broke up. Yes, you were yelling. I'm sorry. My bad. Ains, how's it going? Why are you smelling? Well, because if you don't smell, then you can't breathe. And then you die. So everybody should be smelling something. Just don't smell what The Rock is cooking. Because he's not good at it. What's up, guys? Smackdown was okay, I guess. How you doing, John Elite? Anthony, how you doing? Hi, Maven and Mrs. Gleen. And the guy on Maven's right, my left. Apparently Andrade wants to leave. Not sure if it's true. He's not been used. Not surprised at all. There are a lot of people, I think, that probably want to leave. That I'm sure Aleister Black is sitting back going,
I love my life.
Thank you for using me, to the fullest potential. I appreciate that.
So, okay, should we just, talk about this now since that's what everybody wants to talk about?
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk
about it. Well, so apparently Andrade asked for his release on Monday. Apparently since then, it's been denied. Does this surprise anybody? No. It's like, he hasn't been on TV for, over 6 months.
No.
The last time he was on TV, I believe, was in September.
Yes.
So
it has been a while.
I don't know, dude. I feel like it's not shocking, but it's also a bit interesting. I think they should just give him his release. I think it's stupid to deny. I don't know how long he has left in his contract, but I think it's dumb to not give it to him. Because if you have nothing planned for him and you're just gonna make him sit there and wait until his contract is up. That could be a month from now, it could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now, it could be 2, it could be 5, depending on however long he has left in his contract. And I think that's a really stupid thing to do. To, like, just make him sit there and do nothing if you have nothing planned for him, which I don't see WWE having anything planned for them.
Well, the sad thing is we don't use Andrade. We don't use Aleister Black. Ricochet shows up once in a while.
And when he does, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, they don't do anything with him. They have a lot of wrestlers there that do nothing. And then we bring out Shane McMahon.
Exactly. That's what makes absolutely no sense. There's definitely a spot for him. Like, there's a spot for everybody.
I don't understand
we're doing
it.
stupid crap like bringing Shane back. I
don't get it.
Promo on Raw that takes 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That you could be filling half of that time with a match with somebody like somebody like Andrade or something.
Yeah.
But no, we're doing this stupid crap instead. I legitimately don't understand it. I think they should just give him his release. If it's already been denied, I don't foresee them giving it to him. Like, if he asks for it again, I don't think they're going to change their minds. I think he's just going to sit there.
If he's going to sit at home and do nothing, then I guess he's going to make some money doing nothing. You know? I don't understand why they do this. Why did they bring up Aleister Black?
They did it with other guys. They do this with everybody that asks for their release, though. Like, when the Revival asked for their release, they asked for their release, like, 3 times.
But this goes deeper. This is bigger than just being released, being asked to be released. This goes beyond that. This is about, like, I think Vince is concerned about his wrestlers going somewhere else and making
clearly, yeah.
making a bigger name for themselves than they were in WWE.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Absolutely. I agree.
The thing is, if you're not going to use the characters, then let them go.
That's what I don't understand, is what is the purpose of keeping the guy and having him sit backstage in catering?
Yeah.
So he doesn't go somewhere else. Okay, well, that's kind of selfish to do because this person's career is wasting away. They're not getting any younger, and you're just letting him sit there.
Yeah. DTA Podcast is free Andrade. Yes, let him go. Ains, I thought you smell to see. Never knew it was breathing. Wow, Mr. G, you were a scientist. Anything I can do to help you out, Ains? I'm trying to educate you as we go along here. So much for dating a Flair in WWE. Yep, definitely. Well, the question is since he's not happy, is Charlotte not happy?
Charlotte is out there all the time. I would say Charlotte might be annoyed by the storylines that she's put in, but I don't think that she's like, oh, I would quit the company, because I don't think Charlotte would ever quit the company. She's still being put out there in a prominent role, whether it's a good storyline or not. She's still being put out there, and why would she be angry about that?
Well, she's probably just, I don't know.
Like I said, the storylines that she's put in might be stupid, but...
Nikki Cross 2 doing nothing really, not fair, is it? And Alistair sat and catering cheese. What the hell? Come on, it would be WWE. Yeah, I mean, and Nikki Cross has a storyline she could be doing with the whole thing, tying her somehow into with Alexa Bliss.
They had the opportunity to do that. They've blown that twice.
Becky's dad passed away Thursday morning. I feel so bad for Becky. There's a card that was sent for Becky for everyone to sign. Cool, James, cool. What started this was Flair asked WWE to do stuff with couples, and she got shot down, and this is where this began in the public eyes. Not sure behind the scenes, though. Yeah, again, that's one of those things that I would not be shocked if she first off, if she left WWE, it gives her the opportunity to go make a name for herself, like legitimately make a name for herself. And it wouldn't be, well, you did this because of your dad.
Yeah.
You know? They got a hold of him on his contract until it's over and make him make up the days that he was gone, even though they sent him home. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. I mean,
well, they did the same thing with Jeff Hardy, is they extended his...
Well, they've done it with all of them.
Contract, and so...
Which is stupid. Why? And I don't understand why you'd sign a contract that has that. You know, if you're injured, there's not much you can do about it. Mm-hmm. Becky won't be back anytime soon now. Shane's time on Raw can definitely be replaced with guys like Andrade, Aleister, Ricochet, etc. Definitely, John Lee. I don't understand why they don't do it. How you doing, Lewis? I wouldn't want to leave NXT. No reason why. Maybe they use Andrade more now.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they will. Charlotte is constantly happy she's in the title picture. But being in the title picture is one thing, but like doing the things you want to do is another. Thoughts on the article by Daily DDT that what Kenny said was bad? They seem offended by it. I haven't seen it, so I don't know for sure, Scott. But here's my thought. By the way, hello, Scott. I don't think I said hello to you. The thing is people are going to be offended by whatever he says.
Kenny?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what the article
I'm guessing it was
about.
probably had something to do with what he said the other night and what he did.
Oh, the Dynamite stuff?
I'm guessing.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
So did I.
I thought it was funny. He was making fun of everything. I thought it was
People
hilarious.
are offended by the sky being blue, so, somebody being offended does not shock me.
I thought it was funny. Whatever. So, yeah.
Listening while I work. We appreciate that. We are glad that we can entertain you, Lewis, and, we can help you get through your work time alive without falling asleep. Again, no Bailey. Again, maybe they were going to do a storyline with Bailey, and then who knows? I mean, the way WWE does stuff, like, I've seen people talk about not knowing what's going to happen at WrestleMania. They don't even know what's going to happen at Fastlane. So, the 69 joke, yeah. Which I mean, so what? I mean, it was a joke. It was like, I don't have any issues with it. It's like, and
Maybe
I've got kids and stuff, and.
But the thing is, that AEW is.
The people that
AEW isn't like. It's.
The people
it's like the edgier product, It's not WWE, and like.
They got a guy that comes out and wheels himself up, and like.
So, I don't know. It was a joke. It was funny.
I didn't so what? Do you think Charlotte Flair, fiance, will leave WWE? I don't see Charlotte Flair leaving considering he's engaged her. If he could get out, I would say he would get out.
Owens or Bailey should host Mania. I think Bailey should host Mania. Bailey should host Mania, and she should do the Ding Dong Hello show at the beginning of the show. I think it'd be really funny.
Owens and Bailey should be the announcers.
Put them on commentary.
Forget hosting. Just have them do the commentary stuff. Is there any Raw matches at Fastlane? It's next weekend.
We can look at the card.
You'll have to open up a new...
I will have to open it, but we can look at the card, and I can see if there's any Raw matches. Because honestly, aside from the Roman and Bryan thing, I don't think there's anything else on that card that I know of.
No. I think Nia Jax and Reginald makes her more interesting.
Oh, no, just kidding.
No one likes it, just me. I think. What do you think, guys? Sport. I don't mind the Nia Jax and Reginald thing. I just wish the story would be tied in a little bit different.
Oh, we have a total of 2 matches for this card. That'd be the Women's Tag Championships and then Bryan versus Roman.
They're saying that the joke that Omega made on Dynamite was homophobic. I don't even know what the joke was. The joke he said. I'm not even sure what the I'd have to go back and watch it again.
What part of it was?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know which part was homophobic. I'm with Moxley on his statement. If he was to return to WWE, if I was him, I'd be glad to return to WWE if and only if they let me do the ideas I pitched to them. Moxley's not returning to WWE.
No, it's never going to happen.
Not as long as Vince is in charge.
No, if Vince dies, then maybe. But no, I don't think.
I did actually today. I saw an article talking to
somebody.
Christopher Daniels.
Oh.
And they were talking to him about TNA and why TNA failed and things like that, and why TNA had so many issues and so many problems. And he one of the things he said was AEW listens to their ideas.
I think
and
Daniels is one of the...
It doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to go with those, but they do listen to them and they take them into consideration when they're drawing up everything. And if they can work it into a storyline, they work it in. If they can't at the time, it's something that they tell the wrestlers to, keep it in mind for down the road. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where which is what I've said about AEW. I think that they try to work with ideas that the wrestlers want to use.
Yeah.
So, question, guys, where do I sign up for Peacock since I have the app? I didn't see anywhere to subscribe, and I have the WWE Network. James, I'm not sure on the phone, because I'm assuming that's what you're using. There's probably somewhere on there to sign up.
I think it's one of the first things that pops up.
I know you can sign up on the computer.
Get on the app, I think.
Yeah, it might pop up on the app. I don't know. Seriously, we're 9 days away from Fastlane, and we only have 2 matches.
Dude, we're like 20-some days away from WrestleMania, and they don't know what's happening on the WrestleMania card. So, it's the WWE thing. At Fastlane, will Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, will it be a number 1 contender for the number?
Could we please get Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus again?
For like the third time?
Because that's a match that should have been built anyway for Fastlane.
But we did it 2 weeks
and we did it like 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
At least Reigns didn't kick off SmackDown. No, he did not kick off SmackDown. In fact, we kicked the show off with
genius. Lol.
with Daniel Bryan and Edge. Why? Well, apparently Edge feels that Daniel Bryan somehow ripped him off by stepping in front to get a title shot.
Edge feels like, okay, but wait. My question is, why are we doing this at all?
Well, it doesn't make sense. Edge is getting his title shot at Mania, no matter who it is.
I will say I do think it's stupid, but not because I think it's stupid that he's like, what, somebody's getting a title shot before me? Like, this is a joke. I think it's stupid because they had a similar storyline like this over on Raw or something a couple weeks ago for another belt, where somebody was getting a title match before the number 1 contender, and they didn't raise this like big fuss about it, but they're like are now, and that's what doesn't make any sense to me, is the continuity aspect of it, where like they're not doing the same thing between shows. Like, Edge has his pants in a bunch because somebody else is getting a title shot beforehand, but this other belt on the other show, whoever was fighting for that title didn't have a problem with somebody else getting a title shot before them. It doesn't make sense.
No,
if you're going to do it one way on one show, do it the same way on both. Like, do your number 1 contenders. And quite frankly, I mean, I get it.
The thing is, it doesn't matter because he's going to be, like, Edge is getting a title shot, so it doesn't matter who the champion is.
He is getting a title shot, but I feel like the whole point of this is, like, they built it up for Reigns and Edge is a bit annoyed that it might not be Reigns when he, like, really wants to fight Reigns. So, like, I get it, but I also am like, this is dumb.
Well, if he wants to fight Reigns, just tell Reigns he wants to fight, and let's fight.
Like, I don't know. I think they're kind of really just...
Daniel Bryan just needs to go, well, dude, if you're not one... Again, it goes back to the belt. Are the belts important? Because if he wants to just fight Reigns, then that belt means nothing. Does it?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. If the whole point is, like... Because I feel like that's what it's been the entire time. It's not necessarily... Yeah, they've kind of said, like, oh, well, Edge wants his title... He wants a title shot or whatever. But it's never really been about the title. I feel like it's always been about Roman.
Which goes back to just him talking about being head of the table, which means that the belts mean nothing.
Like, I don't know.
The belt means nothing.
I feel like after that whole segment they had where, like, Reigns, like, whispered something to Edge, I feel like Edge has just been like, I have to fight Roman. Like, since then. So none of it means anything about the belt. It's just about wanting to get his hands on Roman at Mania rather than Bryan. Because he doesn't have the issues with Bryan.
Yeah. But I mean, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the whole, like, Edge being mad at Bryan thing. It's
I think the entire thing is stupid, but that is what it is. That's my. Hey, you all know. Not really. I don't really care about the Edge and Roman match.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have cared for it, and they're really excited to see it. I'm not, dude. It's not something that I was sitting there and went, oh.
How can we make a triple threat? Good question.
Oh, you know a match I really want to see? Roman versus Edge. No, I've never said that, okay? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. It'll be a fine match at Mania, But
it's just a match. I mean, again, the Edge being upset at Bryan's the part I don't get. I don't get any of that. Everyone is talking about Peyton Royce getting a chance. Yeah, she did a promo on that. On
Raw Talk.
Yeah, Raw Talk. And whether it was a promo or like really her talking about like being
I feel
serious.
like it was her like really talking though.
We had Drew and Sheamus match 2 weeks in a row on Raw, and one of them was a DQ. Did you all hear Asuka could miss Mania because Shayna kicked her head in the head and lost tooth and got a concussion? True story, not a storyline, which she will lose a belt anyway.
That's something else I was going to talk about, is that Asuka is potentially out for Mania because she is concussed.
Yes.
And they don't know if she'll be back for Mania.
Yes.
And the main focal point people took from that, from what I saw, at least on Twitter, was not, oh, I hope Asuka's okay. It was, oh, darn, Charlotte's going to be out of a storyline again. Because, well, she had that thing with Lacey, and Lacey's not on television, and now Asuka's concussed and her match for Mania is in jeopardy. Darn. Sucks to be Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
What?
I agree.
Never mind the fact that Asuka's sitting at home concussed. Never mind that. We're not going to be all like, hey, Asuka, get better, like, we hope you're okay. It's, darn, that Charlotte Flair. She might not have a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Fools.
We know Reigns will beat Bryan at Fastlane or by interference by Jay. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what will happen. I just don't get the whole Edge being upset with Bryan over the whole thing. Doesn't make sense. Edge saying he wants the title he never lost makes absolutely no sense. Edge is challenging for the Universal title when he never held that title. That title was introduced till 2016. Yes. But WWE doesn't understand. What was the point of this whole redemption story for Edge if the title he's not going to be involved? Well, Edge is going to be involved in the title. He gets his shot at WrestleMania, no matter who the champion is.
But I think the bigger deal for him is fighting Roman. And not Bryan, which I don't get.
Yeah, I don't either. Peyton should have a title shot. Well, she should probably be involved in a storyline somehow.
She probably should be.
Bryan just wants all the spotlight. I don't know.
I don't have any issue with Bryan being out there because, I think that Bryan has openly said this is one of his last full-time, thing on the roster, till he goes part-time to be at home more with his kids, which, cool. I'm cool with that. So I think they're just trying to give him something to sort of make his last run worthwhile.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't think he's getting a title. I don't think he's
getting
gonna,
a title.
Get a big WrestleMania match. I mean, he might, if they, make it a triple threat or something stupid like that. He might have, a big Mania moment like that. But aside from that, I really don't know what he's gonna do on the card because they've been so focused on him doing this stuff with the Universal title. So, I don't know. I think they're just trying to make the most of what they can do with him since he's openly said this is his last full-time run.
Yeah. I agree with that. Asuka's home with no health care, but what about Charlotte?
Exactly!
Yeah.
Exactly! I don't understand people's mentality. What? Asuka's concussed, but oh darn, Charlotte's not going to have a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
You idiots.
Edge held the World Heavyweight title, not the Universal title. But he held a title, and that's where they're tying this in, I guess. As the first pay-per-view of the year, Chicago have a live audience. Can some people do so much? I wish I kind of don't want to watch it. What is going to be a good match? I don't know, but having a live pay-per-view, I'm cool with people having live stuff, but we aren't out of the woods yet with stuff.
Did you see how many people they're planning on having at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Which is the most that any stadium...
75% of the stadium will be packed.
Yeah, which is the most that any event has had. Vince is a buffoon. He's going to get a lot of people sick if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Including probably some of his own people.
Yeah, probably. Maybe you said on whole, the belts don't mean anything, and I agree. They're pushing head of the table story and not belts. Why? I think I actually said that, Raymond. Did you say that today, too?
I don't know.
Because I was in there as the Wrestle Story.
I've probably said it before.
Yeah. We have seen Black. Haven't seen Black in a while. No, we haven't, and I don't think that you'll see him.
No, I don't think he's going to show up anytime soon.
You could give the belt to Vince, and it wouldn't mean anything either. Vince owns them. Don't agree with Peyton getting a title shot at Asuka. None, absolutely nothing. It'll be her Charlotte versus Rhea versus Asuka versus Dana Brooke versus Mandy Rose. Wait and see. I agree, Wilbur Ollie Sport. I just think that Peyton needs to be pushed for something. I think, but
really
again,
good.
I think there's a lot of wrestlers that aren't pushed that are sitting at home doing nothing, and WWE just doesn't care. They don't push anybody.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are in here and you like the show, even if you don't like the show, hit the like button so then we can like move up in the, up in the algorithm.
I like Peyton a lot. I think Peyton has a lot of potential to be a huge superstar. I think she's got the mic skills. I think she's a pretty decent wrestler compared to some of the other people that they have on the roster. So I think that, like, use her because she's there. You kind of don't have any other option at this point in time unless you want to shove, Charlotte in there somehow, which we are, but,
Hello, Ivan. How you doing?
You could do something different, throw her in there, and see where it gets you, because I think it would work.
Yeah. But Vince is a genius, LOL. He is a genius. Nobody knows it, though. Just have the Raw Women's Championship relinquish the title and do a tournament to walk to WrestleMania as champion. I agree. I mean, but does it matter?
No, I don't like that idea because I feel like...
What does the title mean? It means nothing.
It doesn't mean anything, but
like,
I don't like that idea because I feel like it insults Asuka even more to the point than, like, what we already have.
Keith Lee and Black should go to AEW. Keith Lee, I thought was going to get a push, and then, like, nothing.
Well, he also got injured. I don't know what injury. I don't know what he messed up, but that's where he's at right now.
The thing is they could tie that into the storyline, though, and make it a storyline, and they don't do it. It's like, make them relevant. Don't just, like, kick them off the show and go, okay, now, you're injured. Oh, well. Make it a part of the storyline. Regarding WrestleMania update on fans, Vince is out of his effing mind. I'm seriously 75% of fans. Yes, it's going to be 75% full. And like I said, we're not out of the woods yet. With the new variants coming out, we're looking to have some major issues. I saw today that one of the top epidemiologists in the country was talking about with the new variants, they're concerned about the vaccines not doing what they need to them, and that we are just looking at a huge spread and potential dangerous situation because of it.
Yeah, it's not good, and I think that Vince is a buffoon for trying to do a huge packed stadium, and I think it's gonna go over really bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's gonna be a lot of sick people is what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Finn most likely going to call back to the main roster after his match with Cross. Again, what's it gonna do for Finn?
Nothing.
I don't think it's gonna do anything for Finn. I don't know that Finn, it's going to help him out at all. I mean, he'll get used the same way. By the way, hello Volterra and Justin. How you doing?
What is up?
Great having you guys in here.
Yes.
Just want to know, y'all have seen the tragedy. What happened to Becky's dad passed away Thursday, and how you feel about all the support she had on Twitter. James, I had not seen a lot about it, so I'm like not the one to be asking. Because I had just seen bits and pieces about it. I had heard that he passed away, but I didn't know like a whole lot about it, because I think someone had asked. The thing I saw was someone had asked, well, what had happened, and then someone else flipped out on, why are you asking that? And like, I don't know.
I saw the stuff. Somebody had a card, like a virtual card thing that people were signing. I thought it was cool.
Did you hear the rumor about our Lord and Savior, the Divas title, making a return?
I did.
Oh, could we?
We need it.
Because we need some more titles that mean nothing.
Oh, man.
I'm going to Mania 39 in LA. Cool. I would, LOL, from Kansas to Tampa if it rained on Mania for those 2 days would do Vince good. COVID bad in the UK, no fans until middle of July. It's the law, UK concerts and football. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. The sad part is we could have been like Australia and been like somewhat normal now if we just handled this the right way.
Yeah.
By the way, Seth looks so cool.
Yeah, his suit was fire.
Yeah. What next for Drew McIntyre if y'all booked him after losing the championship?
Don't know. Quite honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do with him. He's gonna fight.
Personally,
he's getting the belt
the
back.
thing is I like the Sheamus McIntyre feud. I just want to see it every week. That should have been a match they should have used at a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect thing for him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna get it at the pay-per-view anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you had a built-in match that would have been good, a little feud going, and they blew it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, they have him wrestle every week.
Yeah. Which doesn't help. Anyway.
And one was a no DQ.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what to do with it. I think he's going to get the belt back. But that would be it. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
So yeah, Edge does this whole thing. He's mad at Daniel Bryan or whatever because Bryan is getting a title shot before him. And then Bryan is like, I respect you, Edge.
I respect Edge, too.
But... And then Edge walked off in disgust.
I respect you, Edge, but I don't like you.
So.
At all.
Yeah, this is epic. We then have the Street Profits and the Mysterios versus Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, and the Alpha Academy in a fantabulous match.
Yes.
Guys, why do I care? Okay, the answer is I don't. But, like, why should I care?
Well, again, what's the point?
Exactly.
I don't understand the whole Street Profits, Mysterios, Ziggler, Roode, Alpha. Here's the thing: they should be building stuff up for Fastlane and building stuff up for WrestleMania. If you're going to use this some way somehow,
which I don't think they are.
I suppose I'm okay with this being the beginning of a feud with somebody. But if they're going to do nothing with this...
But the thing about it is that it's not a beginning of a feud with somebody because they've been doing crap like this for the last, I don't know how many weeks. The only thing they did with this was they morphed two feuds that have been happening on Smackdown and put them all into one match. Because you've had Ziggler and Roode who have been feuding with the Street Profits, and you have the Mysterios who have been feuding with Alpha Academy. So what did we do with these? 8-man tag match, because that makes sense. Let's just mesh the feuds together. They're all the tag team division, so just throw them all into a bowl and mix it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't care what it looks like at the end.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference.
No.
Just put it all together.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the, well, I guess...
Let's just throw a spoonful of dirt into this cake instead of chocolate. I mean, no big deal.
Yeah, just
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't get this.
Me neither.
At all.
Hi, Mr. G, watching on my phone. Cool, Ivan. We appreciate that. Sorry, Maven, got your program started on a different path than what you planned when I said it flares. Flares, boo. That's okay, Raymond. We always get sidetracked with stuff.
That's all good.
It's our usual program.
It's what we do.
You know, you stick around long enough, you're going to see that. 90% of our program gets sidetracked. They could have had the Divas title for one brand and women's title for the other, like they did when they first introduced it. Oh, I hope so. Because, well, we need the Divas title. I was going to Mania, but I don't know now. Thanks, guys. Y'all had to bring up people getting sick.
That's what's going to happen,
Sorry, James.
I mean, if they're planning to have the stadium full, as much as Vince wants it full, like, people are going to get sick. There's no way around it. Like, how are they going to go about this with, making sure people aren't sick before they come in?
Yeah.
Vince isn't going to test everybody.
No.
Vince is just going to let people come in. So, it's not a good idea.
Well, like the vaccines are like 95% effective.
But not everybody's gotten a vaccine.
So, well, even if they had, you figure 5%. So 5% of the people that go in, if you have 45,000 people, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to walk out of there sick.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah. They're going to find a way to put Charlotte in there, but I would let Peyton Royce, when it was singles, she tries to put in the effort and we're tired of seeing Charlotte Flair. I'm not tired of seeing Charlotte Flair because recently you haven't seen her much. So I don't know why they turned Otis heel. I think they turned Otis heel just to try and get him a different character because since they split him up away from Tucker, just trying to give him something different.
I don't even think he's heel.
I don't know what he is.
I don't think he's heel. I think the bad guy in this situation is Chad Gable. And I think Chad Gable's trying to turn Otis heel, but Otis is going to rebel against it.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel babyface Corbin, even though we are not going to get that. No, we're not getting a babyface Corbin, I don't think. I'm watching on TV. Well, Ivan, you're watching us from everywhere. We probably look better on TV. You know, it's a bigger screen.
Especially in Florida where the governor's not mandating any COVID protocols.
Yes. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
No rant today from Maven. Ivan, the day is
not...
not...
Oh, I guarantee we'll probably get to one.
We're
not even halfway through this show.
The day's not over yet.
So, who won this match? Oh, yeah, the Street Profits and the Mysterious.
Yes.
Woohoo, good for them. I don't know. Okay, at WrestleMania, we're probably doing, like, a ladder match or something for the tag titles.
Probably.
Or there's going to be, like, a fatal four-way thing for the tag titles. Probably between these 4 teams.
Probably.
So, like, wow. I don't know what else to say about this aside from, like, don't really care.
How you doing, Jack? Holding SmackDown was bad. Half the goal replay first down.
So we have Cesaro versus Murphy.
This match, since we haven't seen this match before,
definitely not.
I was excited about this match.
Definitely not last week.
Because I couldn't believe that I want to know how they scheduled this because I wasn't expecting this match at all. Just simply because...
Definitely not. I mean...
It's something they haven't tried. It's something they haven't done yet. And I was curious to see where they'd go with this.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, this was just... I can't even pretend. So Cesaro's great. Murphy's great. But... Words. I think that pretty much sums this up. I don't know. Like I said, Cesaro's great. And Cesaro's great. I think what we're doing here is trying to drag out this feud as long as possible so we can put Cesaro versus Seth on the Mania card. That's what I think we're doing. Because I don't think we're going to do Cesaro versus Seth in an actual match until Mania. Now, could be wrong. We might do that beforehand. I don't think they're going to do this match at Fastlane.
If this is what we're building is to have Seth versus Cesaro at a pay-per-view, I'm cool with them doing this. The problem I have with this is throwing Murphy. I mean, do we get Murphy Cesaro again next week?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, okay, the matches are fine, but... It was good the first time, but, like, now I'm just kind of like, we already saw it. And what does Murphy have to, like, anything to do with Seth anymore?
Well,
they haven't explained any of that on television whatsoever.
I'm guessing he's trying to get back into Grace's week.
I guess so, but, like, make it make sense. Because we haven't done anything with Murphy for, like, weeks. And then he just pops up as soon as Seth comes back. And now he's fighting Cesaro, whom Seth is feuding with.
He was on a honeymoon with Aaliyah and then got dumped. That's why he's back.
I don't know. There's some, like, pieces to the puzzle here that are, like, missing that we, like, don't quite have, and I don't know if we're going to get them. But we should, because then it'll make more sense. And currently, at the moment, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But Cesaro won by disqualification because Rollins got in the ring, beat up Cesaro, tried to, like, kill him with a steel chair, and then Seth went to the back, and guess who was standing backstage waiting? Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura still cares about Cesaro? Oh, I know what we're doing. We're going to set up a tag match.
Yes.
Cesaro and Nakamura versus Murphy and Seth. It makes sense.
That's
It's just perfection.
We're getting that next week.
So my theory about Seth and Cesaro...
We're not done yet, Aunt. We're still going.
My thought process on Seth and Cesaro not fighting till WrestleMania, yeah, that's not coming true because they are most definitely going to do a tag match.
That's where we're headed.
This company.
I don't know.
Why? Okay, can we just take a second here, okay? Cesaro, Nakamura. They were friends. They then broke up as a tag team. And now Nakamura is standing backstage watching Cesaro's stuff going face-to-face with Seth Rollins. Why? Because he's not friends with Cesaro anymore? What? What?
Hey there, Futuristic.
What? Dude, none of this makes sense. Okay? None of it makes sense. None of it. None of it. None of it. Because Cesaro and Nakamura were not friends, and, like, are they going to be friends again? Like, are we trying to make them friends again? Like, it... Clearly, WWE is living in some nonsensical world that I don't understand. Because I thought they weren't friends, but now, who knows?
I don't understand it either.
We went through, like, all this stuff of, like, breaking them up, but then not doing anything with it. But we're just going to bring them back together? Huh? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't understand it. Don't understand. I'm assuming Nakamura and
Cesaro
are going to tag team, and they're going to fight Seth and
Which
Murphy.
Makes absolutely no sense because I thought they hated each other.
So I don't know. Let's see here.
I don't get it.
What was the stuff with Nakamura, Seth, and Seth?
Hi. Hello,
who knows,
everybody.
John Elite? No one knows. I'd give the show a 6 out of 10.
I'd give it lower than that.
Yeah. Pretzel Hunter, I hope you're giving Smackdown a 6 out of 10. I don't want our show to get a 6 out of 10. Because that'd be bad. Mr. G is in the movie Master of the Skies, Garth from Wayne World Turtle Club. Yes, Ivan, definitely.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Hakeem. Hello, Ant. Hello, Futuristic. Hello.
Hello, everybody that
Did
we
I
haven't
miss
said
anybody?
hello to.
Hello. I had so much fun tonight for such a terrible show. Well,
the thing is, when you have the right people in there chatting, it helps out.
Yeah. When you have the right person sitting here ranting, yeah, that makes it 10 times better. So.
Hit that like button, everyone!
Yeah, hit the like button, because
17 times!
None of this makes sense.
Not that it matters, because it only counts once. But make sure you hit it an odd number of times.
So, guess what we have next? Another segment that makes a lot of sense. The KO Show! Oh, with none other than Sasha Banks.
How you doing, Cody?
And Bianca Belair! Guys.
Live stream was awesome, Cody. You missed it. You missed it.
Guys. So, we have this show, right? Okay, actually, before this.
Here's the thing. I thought the whole idea with Bianca and Sasha was good. I thought having them on the KO show would be good because Kevin Owens could do a good job with them and do some stuff with them. And then we get Shayna and Nia to come out with Reginald. And then I don't know if this match was planned or if it just got put together like right at the last minute. But we had NATALYA and TAMINA come out. Yeah. And then Kevin Owens goes, well, apparently we're having a match.
So, okay.
So they come to the ring, right?
But before this, we had this video package of Nia and Shayna in a store with Reginald buying suits or something.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
And Shayna's really excited about it, and Nia is just wow. She was really excited. But Shayna was clearly more excited. The more excited of the three.
Yeah.
She was just living it up.
She was all over it.
You know, so, yeah, we had that where they were buying suits or something for Reginald. And then we had this crappy segment where, like, okay, so they start off with
my
Bianca.
turn to talk yet?
They start off with Bianca and...
Hey there, Clark.
And Sasha, right? And they're, like, talking or whatever. And they're talking about, like, they're better than each other, but, like, they're teaming this weekend or next weekend or whatever. And then, like, Nia and Shayna and Reginald interrupt. And Nia's like, yeah, this is my new best friend, Reginald. And, like, we're just, like, the greatest. And Sasha's all like, and I'm like, can somebody, like, cut my ears off? Because,
Well, my question is, they went looking for suits for Reginald. Were the suits really any different than the suits he was wearing?
Man.
Because they all looked similar, so what was the point of...
I don't know. But, like, okay, I just really need to put this out there.
And then the question was, when he came out, was it one of the suits that they tried on? I didn't even pay attention to that.
I don't even know, but like...
I should have paid more attention!
But can we get Sasha to stop doing that? Like, the laugh? Like, can she please stop? She did it, like, 3 times.
She's trying out for the Wicked Witch of the East for the new
like,
Wizard of Oz.
Like, 3 times in this promo segment, and I'm like, please.
Yes.
For the sake of my sanity, stop. Sasha proved in that promo why she had so few lines in The Mandalorian. Like, please stop. Like, I get it. Like, that's like you're trying to make that your trademark thing, but like, don't, because it's not good.
No, it's
okay.
not.
And you just sound stupid.
Pretty much.
So just stop. Thanks. So we have that, and then like Nia and what's his butt and Shayna come out, and they're all like, "Yeah, we're better than you. We're great, and we're gonna defend our titles, and it's gonna be epic." And then Natalya and Tamina come out unannounced, nothing to it, and Kevin's like, "Now I did not announce them. I did not announce them. I did not invite them to the show, but it looks like we're gonna have ourselves a match here or something." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Like, what? Like, they legit just, like, walked out, like, as soon as Nia Shayna came out, and they said their, like, line, and then it was Natalya's music. And I was like, what?
Yeah, no clue. No clue.
I'm confused, okay? I didn't get it. So we then had this match, and we had BELAIR get pinned.
Well, they were focused on Reginald.
BELAIR got pinned.
Okay, but the point is this. Like, the match is going on, and we're looking at Reginald walking across the announcer's desk.
None of this segment made sense.
What?
Okay?
You're not pushing...
Why is the main focal point of this feud Reginald?
You're not pushing Natalya and Tamina at all.
Why should we?
Well, I'm not saying you should, but the point I'm making is if you're going to have this match, based off everything Natalya does, right?
Uh-huh.
Natalya should have been throwing a fit about, we don't get any respect and all this stuff. She did nothing. She didn't come out and say anything tonight.
Well, thank heavens, because I really had to cut my ears off.
Okay, but the point is this. If you're going to make her be a character that does that, then have her be a character that does that.
But I don't.
After the match, she instead of standing there with Shayna and Nia, they were standing there side by side together. Instead of doing that, Natalya normally would have been, we deserve a shot at those. We should have a shot at that title right now.
No.
Instead, they're all standing there watching the whole thing taking place outside with Sasha and Bianca.
No, because why should we, there's no point to it at all, whatsoever. None of it. None of this made any sense whatsoever, okay? I have a problem with Bianca going into this big-time feud with Sasha Banks where it should be a big deal, and it's not. She should not be losing, but she is, because we're doing this stupid tag team thing with Nia and Shayna, and this crappy storyline with Reginald. Who freaking cares, dude? I don't care whether Reginald is involved. Like, no, get him out of it, okay? He's taking away from the entire situation and making it 10 times worse. So stop. It's not necessary. Like, we don't need it. He's taking away. It's not helping. Go away.
Yeah,
it was fine with what we were doing with Carmella because it was like Carmella, okay? But now we're trying to focus on this big, main card, big time feud, and all it's doing is messing it up. So just stop.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Hello, my friend has told me that WWE now wants women's wrestling to be more appealing when women's wrestling has never been and never will be as appealing. The thing about Clark, I think that women's wrestling is good if you, again, I think it's no different than the men. If you have the right storylines, it's good. The problem is you have to have the storylines put together.
I think women's wrestling could easily be just as over as...
The storylines have to be there.
As men's wrestling, it is just as over, but I think that, like you said, storylines are terrible.
Yeah. I don't think the WWE writing team is exactly Spock, in their logic. No, they're not, Jack. During the segment, I was doing what Shayna was doing. I was on my phone during both of these segments. By the way, happy Women's Month, Maven.
Cool. Thanks.
Did you all see my post on Hell Yeah about those 4 ladies wrestling, and then Carmella comes out and puts a dog collar on Reggie and drags him back? It would be cool, but won't happen. That'd be funny. Sasha proved in that promo why she had so few lines in The Mandalorian. Seth and Reggie must have the same tailor because their pant legs. That was Sasha's version of Paige here. SD era Malo. Seth and Reggie have the same. I already read that one. Did you hear Becky Lynch's father passed away? Yes, Janelle, we did hear about that. Pretzel Hunter didn't care about this match. Again, I think if they tell the story, it'd be a lot better. Rest in peace, Becky Lynch's dad. Ginster said, "Hello, Jenny. How you doing? Great to have you watching." Natalya is incredible. Como se sued canal de YouTube.
Why is Hakeem suddenly typing in Spanish?
I'm not going to go watch her channel, okay? Sorry. WA is going to ruin the first and maybe the last we will see to black women at the center stage for WrestleMania. The DTA podcast, I agree.
They're messing it up. They're throwing all this extra crap into it and making it way,
pointless,
more diluted, and it's not what it should be, okay? Because Sasha and Bianca will sell on its own. You don't need this crap with Reginald involved. You don't need this crap with the tag team titles. It's unnecessary, and it's ruining the entire thing.
Yeah.
So, just stop.
Yeah, stop. I don't know why they need to do it. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I was heartbroken for Becky. I was heartbroken at Futuristic. James, it happens, man. You know?
So, Tamina and Natalya won this match. For the love of gravy, somebody just poked my eyes out with a fork. So, that was that. Who cares? We have the Intercontinental Championship match between Big E and Sami Zayn, which is next. But prior to this, Big E came out, cut this big long promo about how he's done being nice or whatever, and Apollo is gonna beat him up really badly. So he then calls out Apollo to give him a title shot, but he doesn't show up. So he sets out an open challenge. King Corbin came out, but then Sami swooped in and was like, "I take it, I accept. And Corbin was a bit upset about it. And so Sami came to the ring. Sami lost the match. Apollo attacked E after. Great. I think we're going to drag this out till WrestleMania 2. I think that we're going to see E and Apollo at WrestleMania, not Fastlane.
I agree. Here's the issue I have with this one. If they had not had Apollo lose a couple times prior to his whole gimmick change, I'd be cool with this. But, and I suppose the fact that, okay, he goes back to his roots to channel his inner self to become the warrior that he wanted to be, and he just couldn't do that till he went back to his inner roots and became the warrior that he wanted to be. So I guess if they're going to tie that in somehow and make that the way it is, I don't know. I think that the way they've done this hasn't been good. And so
I feel like they could have waited to bring Big E back for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I think they could have waited.
Futuristic, we always get a negative.
I think they could have waited.
We love getting dislikes, man.
They could have waited a couple weeks to.
Means someone came in to check us out.
They could have waited a couple weeks to have E come back to do this, maybe a little closer to, after Fastlane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think sort of selling E's attack to help get Cruz over a little more, maybe. I don't know. Just whatever.
Yeah. Please tell me they're not turning Corbin into a face. I don't think so. Will WWE tour at all after WrestleMania? Jack, I would not be shocked if they don't go to Texas and Florida and Mississippi. Some of these states that have completely opened up and said that they can. Now the issue they may have is some of the cities are still saying, okay, you have to have mask mandates, and they're still kind of restricting some stuff.
You also might have some of your wrestlers who say,
I don't know.
COVIDsville.
Booker T said that King Corbin, what's the best WWE King of the Ring? Even better than Austin. LOL, I am dead. Yeah, I don't. Corbin's not. I think he's probably.
No, not even close.
Well, I think he's probably one of the most hated.
No. We're not even, no. Did we forget Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Owen Hart was King of the Ring?
Yeah.
No. Corbin? Shouldn't even be in the same category.
Unfortunately, yes, it does happen. My biological dad died in 2004. Well, Jack, sorry to hear about that. I don't know where to go with this since it was like 18 years ago. Watch when AEW Women's Division gets going. It's going to be just as good as men's or better because they cut their own promos and they get healthy. I don't think they will match NXT ladies for a while, though. Raymond, I think the women's division in AEW is really good. The issue they've had a lot of injuries. It's hurt them. And it seems like every time somebody gets pushed in the AEW women's division, they get injured. So
the best King of the Ring, obviously Mabel.
I hadn't seen him since 1991. Well, that's kind of rough, Jack. Wicked Musical is coming to my town. Sasha can use the laugh to be a flying monkey. That's funny, Volterra. Sorry, guys, using my voice remote again. No problem. We try to decipher everything DTA podcast. We may not decipher it, but we make an attempt. The Randy Orton and Alexa storyline is good and building up to the Burned Fiend return. I agree. Pretzel Hunter, I think, is probably the best thing going. MLB starts in April, so WWE will have to go back to Thunderdome unless Vince has somewhere else to go. Yes, they will. It'll be interesting to see what they do. All going on with Andrade today. He asked for release and said no. Did you see, guys? Apparently, you will have to check news. Yes, I did see that. I've seen information about that. I think it's ridiculous that he's not going to release him, but it's Vince. So what do you expect? The best King of the Ring is obviously Mabel. No doubt about it. Mabel is the best King of the Ring.
And you don't have the figure right beside you anymore?
No, I don't. What do I do with it?
Maybe it's right there. There he is.
The best King of the Ring is, of course, Mabel. Yes, King Mabel. So yeah, no doubt about it.
There you go, King Mabel. There you go.
Even though they didn't announce NXT's move to Tuesday, could they still move on Tuesdays? Yes, I think it's just a matter of time. How you doing, Jake? Steve Austin is the best. I think it's probably one of those things that it's just a matter of who you like the best and who your favorite character is and things like that and how they reacted. So there's lots of bests out there. All right. Mabel has a figure.
Yep.
Yes, we've actually got a couple.
Got a couple of them.
One is Mabel and one is Viscera.
Is up there.
Yes.
So he's back there by Sting.
That's a cool Mabel. Yes, that is a cool Mabel. I've actually got Viscera.
It's right up there.
I don't know.
You can't really see it. It's behind Sting. Sting is right there.
I think we actually showed this on here.
I don't remember. So after this, we had Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns in the Fastlane contract signing. Woohoo!
This is the other.
The other Mabel.
Yeah.
It's a cool
That's
figure.
our other Mabel figure.
It's a cool figure. Well, the NHL might prevent NXT going to Tuesdays, I heard.
That is possible. I don't know what the NHL is going to do for sure because they still have a part of their contract that has to be signed, so we'll see. Maybe this big opportunity last month with Bianca and Sasha by not making them tag champs for Black History Month. They did. I think they could have done something with it and then turned them against each other, but then it would have been the same story.
But now they're using Reggie to turn against each other. Like,
that would have been the same storyline they're doing with, I think, Nia and Shayna.
So, during this contract signing, beforehand, Jay wanted to talk to Roman, but Paul Heyman,
wouldn't let him.
Didn't let him. So Edge found Uso backstage, told him that he was wasting his talent, working under the head of the table, so, you should, think about that, And, so we then have the contract signing, and Roman is like, I changed my mind. I do not want to give you a title match at Fastlane. Bryan then, was like, oh, what are you, a wimp? You scared that I'm gonna beat you? And Roman was all like, no, I'm not scared. I'm not a wimp. And he signed the contract. So that was that.
Yes.
So then Usos threw the table out of the ring, And then Edge showed up, challenged Jay to
Jay.
a match next week. And then the winner would be a special guest enforcer at Fastlane. Then a brawl began where Bryan took out Edge with a running knee.
Yes, it was great. Exciting. Why? Don't know. No clue.
I'm just
No
going
clue.
to take a wild guess here.
No clue.
I'm going to take a wild guess here. And say that Edge is going to be this special guest enforcer.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
Whatever that
Yeah.
means. Why are we doing this?
I don't know. I don't understand what they're doing with it. It's
Here's what I think. I
one of
think
those
that
things
Edge
that-
is going to cost Bryan the title. Because
I
I
would
think
say
it's
that
still
too,
gonna
but it
be,
just
I think it's
doesn't that
still going to
seem-
be Roman versus Edge at Mania.
Well,
I have very small hope that Edge will walk out with the title because I don't really see it happening. But if he does, I think Edge's first feud outside of Roman is going to be Bryan. And it'll be Bryan and Edge for the title at whatever the next pay-per-view after Mania.
I would say so.
If Edge wins the title. If not, I don't really know.
I don't think Edge is winning the title though, so it doesn't matter. I ordered Nakamura's latest figure the other day. It's coming tomorrow. Cool, Akeem. Cool Visceral looks so good. I wish I had figures. Oh, yeah, we got a couple. We got one or two. Do you have a Drew figure? I don't think we have a Drew figure.
No,
I don't think we have a Drew figure.
I don't think so.
No. Have you seen Matt and Jeff carry Mabel in a throne to the ring? Jeff is probably straining under all the weight. Great show tonight, you sheep. Great job. I had to use Bailey's quote because she wasn't there. Well, thanks, James. We appreciate that. Roman should have been like Brock to Ricochet. Not scared. In other news, I broke a toe today. Everything is okay as long as I don't need to walk. Learn to walk on your hands,
That's
Jack.
exciting.
And then you don't have to worry about it.
That's exciting.
I give Smackdown a 10 at the end of the show because it went off the air.
Dang.
The running knee looks like the Claymore. Yes, it does. Enforcer is like Mike Tyson at WrestleMania 1's main event. Edge turning heel. I don't think he's turning
No.
heel. I think it's just like what they're. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I don't either.
Special Enforcer is the role Elias had during the SummerSlam match between Shane and Kay. Yeah.
Well, I
who
don't
knows?
remember that, so
I think Jay interferes, causes Bryan to lose at Fastlane. I would say they're probably going to do something like that. I don't think Drew even has a figure. It's really surprising that he doesn't. I think he does.
I'll look it up.
I think he's got one.
He probably does. We just
But
don't
we
have
don't
it.
have it.
Ringside Collectibles.
I'm pretty sure he does.
I think he has a figure that came out recently. Drew. He does have a figure.
Yeah.
He's got a couple.
Yes, he does. He's got a couple figures.
He has some 2-packs. He has the Survivor Series figure
Yeah.
from a couple months back. He has this figure with like hair in his face. I really hate that. Like, hate it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a stupid looking figure.
Well, that's because it's a two-headed thing.
Well, that's great. The only head that would stand him is the one that he has on his body to begin with. Because the other one, no thank you.
Elite 84. There's one that's WWE Elite Top Picks 2021, and then there's one that's a Survivor Series. Then they got one, it's a WrestleMania figure, 37. And then Elite 83, John Elite.
Elite 83, yeah. It's a more recent set that had they've got
Scary Jerry, how you doing?
They've got
Thanks for stopping by.
an Edge figure in that one and a Sasha with blue hair. We need to get a Sasha with blue hair because we also need to get a new Bailey figure. Does Bailey have a new figure?
WrestleMania 14.
Bailey.
Yeah, she's got a figure, yeah.
I love when I spell
Yeah.
things wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
she does. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to get the one with the short hair because the Bailey figure that we had was like, the bendy buddy Bailey, but her hair broke off
Yeah.
because one of the kids snapped off the ponytail.
Yeah, it wasn't on very well. There wasn't much holding it there.
No, it was a very flimsy piece of plastic, but it popped off.
Yeah.
So we need to get a new Bailey.
Roman versus Daniel versus Edge at Mania. I hope not. I hope not. I hope they're not headed that way.
I don't want to see a triple threat, but
No.
I could very much see WWE doing it solely because, well, that's what they do.
I
But I
hope
hope
they don't
not.
do that. Oh yeah, because 84 was the one with the updated Finn Balor. Yes.
How does John Elite remember?
Because John Elite's on top of things, man.
Well, like, I don't know. I'm not that, like, I don't pay attention to figures like that well. Like, I can, like, remember, like, what we have, but outside of that, okay, I can kind of remember, like, what we have, but, like, outside of that, like, no.
Yeah. I want to sign Becky's card, but I don't know how. I don't know, James. I haven't even seen it, so I'm
am pretty sure I'm pretty sure that they, the person who started it closed it earlier this afternoon.
I like New Bailey compared to Kitty Bailey. LOL. I do like the new Bailey. I think that her character, what she's done with this has been good.
You know what's shocking? The fact that Bailey has nothing going into WrestleMania.
Yeah. My second...
No feud, no nothing.
Yeah. Well, does anybody?
Well, no, apparently not. Based upon, being like 20 days away from WrestleMania and we have nothing prepared for the card. I mean, no, clearly we're like really,
Yeah.
We're really on doing great things here.
My second favorite WrestleMania main event is a triple threat. Which triple threat? Like, you mean just like the match itself, or is there a specific triple threat match you like? Need an updated Cesaro. Yeah, and I don't think we have a Cesaro either. I've got like 10. We do? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we do because we got Sheamus and him. No, but I mean because I've always.
It was a 2-pack with Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, that's right.
Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Yeah.
Not Sheamus.
But
we do have a Sheamus.
I knew I had a Sheamus.
I think we have like 2. Because I think we have one where he has like normal hair, and then I think we have one that has like mohawk.
Yeah, we might. I don't know.
I think. I could be wrong.
We've got so many figures.
But we do have a Cesaro.
Yeah, I do remember that now. Because I remember his name being on his boots or something, or his shorts or something.
Yeah, it's his shorts. It's like the top of his trunks.
Yeah. So, I don't think there's any other news that...
I don't have anything else, aside from the Asuka stuff, the Andrade stuff.
Yeah.
AEW Elevation is on Monday. That's exciting. They've been hyping it up. Hyping it up so much that I thought today was Monday, and so I thought that the AEW Elevation started today, but it's Friday. And I was sorely disappointed because it's Smackdown Day. But and it wasn't Monday. So
yeah.
Yeah, but the AEW Elevation, it's like a pretty stacked card. It looks like it's gonna be good.
Well, I'm interested to see what they do and see how they handle it.
Mm-hmm.
It should be good. And the thing about AEW is they do a good job using the wrestlers throughout their shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the same thing over and over again. Don't forget that tweet Bailey got when she stormed off that could be leading to someone big. It could be. That could be something. That'd be interesting. Main event, WrestleMania 35, Charlotte versus Becky versus Ronda. My top main event is Rock Austin 2 at WrestleMania 17. 7. Whoa, like everything just moves so fast there.
Apparently Vince wants to hide creative from talent. Well, whatever that means, but he's a genius. But Vince wants to
I get it. Hide creative from talent. So the writers and stuff, he wants to hide them from the talent so they don't know who they have.
Okay, then.
Get it? I get it.
I get it. Sorry,
I feel as long as Andrade is with Charlotte Flair, this man didn't want to let him go because he would have felt he would have let Charlotte go. I don't know that he would have felt that way because he wouldn't have done that. I'm gonna watch Sacrifice tomorrow, and I'm definitely gonna watch Rebellion in April. I don't know if we'll get Sacrifice tomorrow, but I would say there's a good chance we will watch Rebellion. I shared the show, guys. Thanks. I'll give Dark one chance. Hakeem, Dark has had some good matches. I mean, if you want to watch wrestling, just wrestling, with an occasional storyline being thrown in, then watch Dark.
I'm really curious.
Because they do a good job with just having matches. And that's where I saw Top Flight before they got signed. Mm-hmm. That's where I saw the Acclaim before they got signed. Mm-hmm. So if you want to see just wrestling matches, watch Dark because it's not too bad. Again, if you're just looking for the wrestling side of things and not so much storylines, but they do. They do tie in storylines sometimes. Will you guys be on after AEW Elevation Monday?
Probably not. We'll probably, I'm going to try and catch it before, because I think it's on an hour before Raw.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and catch that and watch that, and...
We'll tie it into our Raw
yeah, we'll
show
talk about it on Raw.
To
check it
Monday,
out, since it's the
after
first
Raw.
week. I am curious to see how they sort of handle Dark and then Elevation. Because they're both, like AEW Dark. They're just calling it AEW Elevation Dark, or whatever, AEW Dark Elevation, whatever it's called. And so I am curious to see what they do with it, because I think that they could use Elevation as sort of a way to get over some of their mid-card guys, I suppose. Or like lower card talent, because I feel like Dark is mostly like they're sort of just showcasing people from...
They are, and then and
like
you get your occasional
and they also
storyline
show
tied
some
in.
of their like lower tier guys on there.
Yeah.
But I feel like Elevation could be used in a way to sort of build up some of the guys like the Jungle Boys and people like that.
Yeah.
Who aren't necessarily main card guys on like a Dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I think it could be like a really fun way to sort of build up some of those guys.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
So no one is leaking information, but that happened anyways. Yes. Have you all been watching Dark Side of the Ring? Have they started a new season?
Not yet. I think they're doing the Dark Side of the Ring, behind the whatever the heck.
Oh.
Behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
Of the first.
We've watched the first 2 seasons of Dark Side of the Ring.
I'm excited for the 3rd season.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Wait, the show's written. A chained up guy with his hands broken can write better than creative. Speaking of Dark, what happened this week? I have not seen it yet, generally, so I do not know. Not sure. AEW Dark is awesome. AEW Dark is awesome. So I don't watch it every week. I try to catch it, and usually I don't catch all of it just because of how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
But the stuff I've seen on it is they have some good stuff on there. Vince wants to hide what's happening in the show from talent until right before the show. Well, yeah. Why would you let everybody know what's happening?
No, that'd be the smart thing to do. We don't do the smart thing.
LOL, Mr. G said doo-doo. Okay, thanks. We'll discuss if Elevation's first show is better than worst ever shows. I see Elevation may push women more, but have to wait and see their direction Monday.
I think they have 2 or 3 women's matches planned for Elevation. Based on what I've seen, I think Swole has a match. I think it's Swole's first match back. And Ty Conti has a match, I believe.
Yes.
And there might be one more.
Yeah.
But those are 2 matches that I have seen that are advertised.
Yes. So. Where do you watch Dark Side of the Ring? We had it on Hulu.
It's on Vice. That's the channel.
And I don't know if it's on Hulu now. I would assume so since they're getting ready to come up with a new one, but that's where we watched it. It was on our Hulu programming. Mm-hmm. Greatest human alive, Tom Brady got a contract extension. I bet that means Edelman will join the Bucks. Cam Fig Newton got an extension too. Yes, but the thing is Tom Brady's extension was for 5 years, but it gets voided, and it's only 1 year's worth of signing bonus, so he doesn't hurt the salary cap, which is kind of weird. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Who gets emotional on being announced for the WWE Hall of Fame when it is such a meaningless Hall of Fame? Dude, I literally said the exact same thing. They showed that clip of Molly Holly from The Bump the other day, and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And I was like, I've never seen anything cheesier in my life. Why is anybody excited about going into the WWE Hall of Fame? I mean, please, somebody legitimately explain to me why you should be excited about going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Because there's no reason.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, maybe you get like a Hall of Fame contract or something, but like, who cares?
Yeah, I agree.
Outside of that, there's literally no value to it whatsoever. This year's Hall of Fame is going to be 27 years long, okay? Because they're booing. They're doing. I'm booing.
They're gonna pipe in booing.
They're doing not only this year's Hall of Fame class, but they're also inducting last year's Hall of Fame class because they didn't do a Hall of Fame ceremony last year. So they're gonna have like 10 people from last year's thing, and then 10 people for this year's. I don't even know who else they have to go in the Hall of Fame, bro. Like they're running out of people.
Yeah.
So
no clue.
I don't know what they're gonna do with this.
Yes. They're in talks of Evolution 2, maybe when Ronda and Becky returns. That'd be okay, but if they, I mean, again, it doesn't matter if they don't do, just doing a pay-per-view, just do a pay-per-view doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Vince needs to focus on his wife possibly being in charge for the Capitol insurrection riots. DTA podcast, I think there's a lot of people that are going to come down and possibly be in some serious trouble with the whole Capitol insurrection with, the fact that they were still holding rallies to try and stop the votes. I don't know how you can't say that wasn't insurrection. That's like treason. And you have the president that was leading it. So what does that say? What is the WWE Hall of Fame? But Vince is a genius. He is a genius. I heard Anna Jay is going to be out almost a year, and Big Swole has Crohn's disease she's been dealing with. I just found out about why she's not been around. Wish her well. Maven has Crohn's disease too, so that's where we were Monday, was at her infusion to get her medicine.
Yep. So
Channel 3.
Swole and I have the same.
Yeah.
Same disease. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but it's, you know.
It's cool that we have the same thing.
It's cool.
Wait.
It's not cool, but you know.
Channel 344 on DirecTV is Vice, I'm assuming, is what James is talking about. The Bellas are apparently into, if they are, now Tori Wilson, not the stupidest inductee.
Okay, but I kind of disagree with that statement. I feel like Tori Wilson is still, like, the stupidest inductee, because I feel like the Bella Twins did do something for, like, the women's division in, like, furthering the women's evolution, because I feel like without some of their contributions, the women's division would not be where it is today. They were sort of that whole, like, beginning of that whole situation, and, like, if I'm being completely honest, the Bella Twins are one of the reasons that I, like, first started watching WWE. I was like, whoa, who are they? They are cool. They've got a cool show. I kind of like them. They're great. So, yeah, I'm a big Nikki Bella fan. Like, that was, like, yeah, before Becky, it was Nikki Bella. So, yeah, like, I like the Bella Twins. I know a lot of people crap on them, but I really don't think they're that bad. Of the two, I prefer Nikki. I think she's a better in-ring performer, and I think that she has done more for the women's division. Sort of furthering it to where it is today.
Yeah. No wrestler has my disability. One of my ex's dad did. Interesting, Jack. The Bella Twins started the Women's Revolution.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Without them, I feel like the women would not be in the place they are right now, because they were sort of the forefront of the beginning of the whole turn of no longer being the divas and becoming just the women's division. Yeah. You know? They were like a huge part of that.
Yes.
So.
Wish you both well. You know what she's dealing with. Wish you both good health. Yes, definitely. I think that, you know, the thing is when Maven first got diagnosed, we had a lot of, like, issues. How you doing? Hi, I have Bum Fluff. Thanks for joining us. They don't deserve the hate they receive. People just love to hate them. Yeah, I think a lot of people do, but I think that's just the way a lot of people are in the first place.
Yeah.
And James says Nikki Bella is trash, as we talk about, you know. Can I see the guy without his glasses? I don't know. Can you see the guy without his glasses? I can see the guy without my glasses.
The only two women to make a career outside of the WWE while everyone else is locked in death contracts. Exactly. They've done a lot outside of the WWE, not only with their reality shows being so successful, but they've gone on to make their own brands. I mean, they have their hair care stuff that they do. They have their wine. They have their clothing and their clothing lines that they have. So, like, I mean, they've got a book. I mean, they've made really successful careers, you know, outside of the entire realm of WWE. And they've brought people back into the WWE based upon the fact that they were WWE superstars. And that's how they got their, you know, like, start to being huge. And then they just ventured off from there.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the biggest issue. But I think that's why people dislike them, is because of how they went off of that. But that's the way a lot of people do, is they
but that's not why a lot of people dislike them.
A lot of people
dislike them because they feel People hate Nikki Bella because of John Cena, but love Brie Bella because of Daniel Bryan. Wrestling fans are weird. Exactly. That's the whole point. A lot of people have said, the Bella twins don't deserve what they have gotten being a part of WWE, and the only reason they've gotten it is because of John Cena or because of Daniel Bryan, which is totally untrue.
Yes.
So that's sort of the mindset that a lot of people have had.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's only 2 women to make a career outside of WWE while everyone else is locked in death contracts. Yeah, definitely. People hate Nikki Bella because of John Cena, but I love the Brie Bella because of Daniel Bryan. Wrestling fans are weird. Definitely weird. Take your glasses off. I can't because they're welded to my head. I heard I'm like Iron Man. I heard it's going to be all in one night, the Hall of Fame, that is. Yes. Jack wants to know, or not Jack, James wants to know how many times you got stuck, Maven.
Oh,
She only got stuck once this time.
I only got stuck once this time.
They did a good job with they did a good job with
putting in my
the IV got set.
IV.
Yeah.
I only have
And so yeah, it was cool. I wrote a book and it got published. The Bella's book to me seems so ghost written. It is. Stuck. Yeah, with her IV.
I got poked in the arm.
Yeah.
I'm all good now. I really don't have a mark there. I just have a tiny little spot. You can't really see it.
Becky is stuck. Yeah. Stuck. Come on, Jack. Get with the program. Becky is the best out of everyone. James, I'm surprised you said that. Because we know how much you dislike Becky and everything. So I'm shocked that you said that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah. How much do you bench?
450.
That's on a good day.
On an even better day, I can bench 625.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm like...
Don't the Young Bucks also have a book? Yes, they do. Actually, I think they do. They have a couple books, I think. I think they got one that's an old, for older people. And then they got a little kids. It's
yeah, they
cool.
have they have their biography thing that they did.
Yeah.
And then they also have a line of kids books. The Elite is what it is. So, yeah.
It's 4:27. I'm not with much. Yeah, we know, Jack. It's early in the morning for you.
Or is that what you can bench?
I've lifted a lot of dead people. That's kind of what I do for a job.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm like,
Lifted. It's my job. I deadlift a lot of people. Or I lifted a lot of dead people, I meant.
Exactly.
I'm reading the Young Bucks book now, and next I'm getting The Rock's.
I want the Young Bucks book. I don't have it. I've heard that it's decent. So I'd...
And then they have the kids book. I've read some excerpts from the kids book that they have out, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, they have a Hangman one. They have I'm gonna sneeze.
A Cody, a Hangman, and
they have a Cody, Hangman, and a Young Bucks one out right now. It was the Elite.
Yeah. Next is possible return to shut down Retribution. I can see that. Isn't Retribution already shut down? They kind of disappear every now and then, so who knows? Another reason what's holding women's wrestling down for being appealing is PG. The thing is, Clark, I don't think it's that. I think it's they just don't use them enough. Again, I think it's the storylines. If you don't have good storylines, it doesn't matter what you do.
I don't think you need to be all TV-14 to get people to like women's wrestling.
I don't think so either.
Because I feel like we're in a day and age now where it's, we don't have to go over the top with things to get people to watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I hated getting an IV. I don't like needles. Maven didn't like needles before, and now they don't even phase her.
No, I was like deathly afraid.
They go, "Oh, we're gonna poke your arm." All right.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I can deadlift. A lot, Jack. You can always deadlift a lot. Bless you, Maven.
Well, I clearly deadlift 450.
Yeah.
And on a good day, 625 or 675 or whatever I said.
Yeah.
Clearly. Have you seen me? I mean, look at me.
She's buff.
Clearly.
Anyone excited for Wednesday? What a card. You know what? The fact that AEW writes good storylines is what helps that out. I mean, I don't, their storylines is what makes it interesting and makes people want to watch it. And I think that they could, the fact that they do long-term booking too is amazing. Mm-hmm. It's not just, in the moment now. You may have a storyline that occurred 6 months ago that they're just now bringing back that's interesting.
8 months ago, Adam Page wanted a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Guess what? This
bought
past
one.
week he bought one. He got himself a new lawnmower.
He got his new lawnmower. It only took him 8 months, and he finally was able to get it, thanks to Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa for Baker Lights Out. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be so good. The
main event.
I know. It's so exciting. And then you have Kingston and Mox are fighting the Good Brothers. Like, the card top to bottom looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited
definitely.
for it. It
looks good.
Phenomenal.
I want to get the Bella Twins book, Maven. That's one you got, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I have that book.
Okay. I thought that's what you were saying, right? Maybe I missed out on it. I zoned out. I don't know. It's the truth, Maven. It's because Nikki Bella and Brie did not get where they are is because of Cena and Daniel Bryan.
It is totally not. It's because they are two talented women's wrestlers who knew how to get themselves over. And that's what it boils down to. It has nothing to do with the fact of who they were dating.
Yes.
So.
I don't like needles, but I have tattoos. Weird. Yes, Jack, that is weird. I love Becky. Thank you very much. James, you do not. Don't tell people that. Them guns.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging my. I mean, like, I could most definitely take out anybody who comes at me.
Yes.
Cody.
Definitely.
Brian Cage. I could absolutely take down Brian Cage.
Yeah.
Like, I could probably just do this, and he would run away because he's so scared that, like, he's not going to make it out of the fight.
No chance.
He stands no chance.
Nope. I agree, guys. The women's wrestling division is all about creative booking and development, and clearly WWE does not see the value in their talent, but Vince is a genius. That's just it. And the thing is like with AEW, I know I've seen a lot of people crap on what AEW has and has done with the women's division. Like I said earlier, every time they go to push a woman in the division, they get hurt. So I think it's been hard for them to try and create storylines with the women's division. I said once they start to get people healthy, I think you'll see more women pushed than what they're getting now, and you'll see more women's matches. I think that we're going to start to see that some, as long as they stay healthy. Mm-hmm. 450, maybe I don't even know what bench 450 is. I guess lift 450 pounds, but I doubt it. Yes, lift 450 pounds,
Absolutely, Jack. Don't I look like I can lift 450 pounds? You
Yes.
bet your bottom dollar I look like I can lift 450 pounds. Don't you ever doubt me?
Should have been an evolution too. Yes, there should have been. Now I think they would do it just, I don't know why they do it now. Just because they want to try and make themselves look good, I guess. Who remembers Major Guns from WCW? I do, James. I remember. I watch more of EW than WWE as of late, plus the indies. Cool. Becky's my girl. Yes, we know, Jack. AEW wins this week for me after that announcement on NXT. Yeah, wasn't much there, was there? Good job, Maven. I'm scared of you.
That's what I thought.
But can you knock out Brock Lesnar?
Clearly, I
yes. can. Maybe can you do what Braun was trying to get Alexa Bliss and flip a car? Yes, she could. My best female wrestler is Naomi. Why don't you all embrace the vision? I would like to, James, but it's just one of those things. I just can't. Don't doubt Maven, or she might knock you out. That's right, Futuristic. Don't forget about that. If you're interested, No, that's not what I wanted to do. Not the thing I wanted to do. I forgot I copied and pasted that.
Maven,
keep reading chat.
I think the Elimination Chamber was on the roof because you held it up with one hand.
It was.
Absolutely. Best female WWE wrestler got to be Charlotte. Sorry, everyone. I think she's the most talented female performer in the world. Yeah, I think Charlotte's great. I hate her promos, though. Her promos suck. They sound robotic. They're bad. Wrestling, she's great. You can't deny that she's one of the best. Promo-wise, I don't think so.
No. She's great. Sorry.
No.
She's got it all.
She's really not. Her promos are robotic at best, and they don't sound that great, like, ever.
Yeah.
It's always the same crap. Her wrestling, like I said, she's a great, like, wrestler. She goes out there and she does really well.
She's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I've got an article about it on our Patreon, so, you know, she is the best. Sorry. Hands down. Not close. No, we're close right now.
Promos suck, though.
No, she does.
No, her promos are terrible. They don't.
She does an excellent
job. You cannot sit here and tell me that her promos are good because they're not.
Why?
Because they are robotic, they're the same crap every single time, and they're not good. Her delivery sucks.
Because it's the character.
No, I don't freaking care if it's the character or not. Her promos are terrible. You can't tell me otherwise. She's had one good promo in the last, I don't know how many forever. Okay? It was that promo she did with Ric Flair.
Thanks, James. We appreciate
that. That was the best Charlotte Flair promo I have seen in a long time. Outside of that, they all suck.
No, I think that's good, man.
I think you're a fool.
No way. Not a fool, man. Let's see. Will Raleigh Sport. Do you watch Impact at pay-per-view tomorrow? Sacrifice so many ex-WWE stars. Emma, Kurt Hawkins, Jazz. Good brothers. TJP. Yeah, Charlotte is the best women's wrestler in the world. Yes, I agree. She is the best wrestler in the world. No doubt about that. Jack, I didn't know that. Should I run? Yes, you should run. Run.
Did you know Maven can slam a revolving door?
Run. As fast as you can.
Man. Did you know Maven can choke you with a cordless phone? Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, man. Oh, man.
All right.
I'm strong. Don't mess with me.
I see that Jack on our Discord says...
I wouldn't. She will find you.
Jack wants to run away from his TV because I put out a question, what did you think of Smackdown tonight? And Jack says... I want to run away from my TV. We do have a Discord up if you want to join it.
Mr. G put a link in the chat.
Put in there.
You can go check it out and join that.
It's a way to stay in. If you don't know what Discord is, it's basically a way that you can stay informed with things that are taking place. Not only with wrestling, but anything we do. Ant, we appreciate that. The best wrestling podcast on YouTube. We appreciate that. And, well, how's it going, Ant? We appreciate you coming in. Welcome, Ant. That is funny how you don't know Jack. Ha! WWE just tweeted the IC title on the line at Fastlane.
Well, that's just freaking fantabulous.
Well, that is cool. That is cool. I was watching Paige Twitch channel yesterday, and she was watching old videos of her performing in WWE from years ago, and she was sad, but she said she can't work anymore because of her neck. Yes. I think that's probably the issue there is, probably health is important.
I've joined it.
Yes, we've got you right here, Ant. We appreciate that. Their Discord is awesome. I don't know about that, but we're trying to get it out there and trying to get things going. So again, it's just a Discord. For those of you who don't know, is basically just a way to stay in chat and you can talk to each other through Discord, and it's just a way to stay connected.
Never thought of sharing the Discord on chat. I lie. I cheat. I steal. Wow.
Wrestlers deserve health care. Yes, definitely do. They do deserve health care. I think the United States needs to go to healthcare like the rest of the world, or the rest of. I don't understand how the richest country in the world, or we're seen as the richest country in the world, and we can't afford to give healthcare to everybody. Are you kidding me? We can't afford to have a higher minimum wage. Are you kidding me? They pay $22 an hour in Denmark for a minimum wage, and I've seen a lot of people say, well, prices will go up. Well,
prices are already up.
It costs 80 cents more in Denmark for a Big Mac than it does here. So prices are going to go up anyway. Great show, guys. Appreciate that DTA podcast. What is Paige allowed to stream? Still weird. I didn't think you were allowed. Agree. Best wrestling content on YouTube. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up. Thanks, Will Raleigh Sport. We appreciate that. We try to do it. We try to make it entertaining, and you guys make it possible because of the input that you guys give to our channel. So, Pro Wrestling E provides healthcare in Union. That's cool. Did you know the dinosaurs looked the wrong way at Maven once? Once.
And now you
That
see
is
where
funny.
those dinosaurs are now? They're nowhere.
Yeah.
They're nowhere to be found. Why is that?
We're trying.
I'm gonna let you people figure that one out.
Make sure you go tell all your friends about us because we are working on trying to get to 325 subscribers.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna shoot a little higher than that, but okay.
We're trying to get to 330 subscribers. We were like on a roll, and then we got hit with a YouTube. Like we got hit with a copyright issue
for no reason.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is dumb.
And so when that happened, it kind of slowed our whole momentum down, and
we're at 321.
321. We're at 321 right now. We would like to, ideally.
350 would be nice,
yeah.
But that's kind of apparently shooting high because Mr. G didn't originally go there.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, let's get to 325, guys."
Awesome
that's
show. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who joined our show. I'm on top of the world right now. You know, Ant. You know, like, Ant. Are you gonna stop doing Smackdown?
1,000 by Mania, bro.
Ant. The only way that happens is if lightning strikes me first. Hakeem, thanks for joining us on our
1,000 by Mania. It's not freaking happening. Mania is like 20 some days away.
Yeah, I don't. It's if it happens, it's gonna be crazy. I've subscribed, guys. You're cool. Hope you get a couple more 100 subscribers. Come on, guys and gals. That's why I said, I was supposed to tell all your friends about us because ideally, I'd like to get to 1,000 and start to be able to monetize, and who goes from there?
1,000 by Mania, I'd die. Me too.
Jack, I'd already be dead because lightning would have struck me. 28 days of Mania. Yeah. So
Hey, that's really funny. You're wearing like 2 years ago the WrestleMania shirt from 2 years ago, and I'm wearing the one from last year.
Yeah. Years before the pandemic hit, my friend and I went to the mall, and he wanted to buy a PS4 when it was just released, but he could have, but it caught because he had no money. Then months later, he bought a cell phone. I was like, dude, you have money to buy a phone, but not a PS4. Because I'm working at a vaccine center, I can't promise any streams, unfortunately. I know what you're saying, Ant. It's one of those things, a tough thing to do. The fact that I work during the day is kind of why we're able to do this. And
you're home.
Well, and then Ant is like at 4:30 in the morning. It's when he has to like stream. So I'll buy 700 devices and subscribe. I ran, but I just realized something. I can't hide. Yes, futuristic. Don't do it. Don't do it. Couldn't. Unfortunately, I don't have many friends that's into wrestling. Well, the one friend you do have, tell him to subscribe, Lewis. Mania won't be written until the Under the Giant Battle Royal. Raymond That Rock, send me a few. You could also sign in on the same device. Yes, go check out those of you that have not checked out Give Me a Hole. Yeah, go check them out. They got a few more subscribers than us, so maybe they'll be to 1,000 by WrestleMania. W just tweeted the IC title on the line at Fastlane. Yes, crazy, huh? Have you two? You two funny. You never know. Might have 1,000 by Mania. Who knows? It would be cool, but lightning would strike me. So I'm not sure I want WrestleMania or have 1,000 by WrestleMania. Sorry, I can only subscribe once. It is what it is. Once is enough.
Once is cool.
Did you know Maven has counted to infinity twice? Yes, she has. She's working on the third time. Honestly, guys, a wonderful channel. Me and Dan hang out here a lot. They're amazing. We try. We do our best.
I just share mine.
Every now and then you get someone breaking in the door here behind us and coming in to check things out.
I just get on here to share my silly opinions about
Imagine
the crappy Smackdown that we have.
the Wrestle Story making $1 million before Gehi. You know what? Futuristic. At one time, we did have more than.
We did.
We had more than Give Me a Hell Yeah.
And then YouTube got us.
And then we had a copyright strike, which slowed everything we had going down. I promise you, Wrestle Story will be 100% have more subs than us. I don't know about that, Ant. You guys do a good job of getting the interviews with people that kind of bring some people in. No, ask Lisa Arena Light to electric to have any fun. Yesterday we had like more than 1,000 people in Quezon. I'm hoping I pronounce this right. Quezon City caught for not following CDC guidelines. That's because people are stupid and don't care. Didn't Maven dropkick Undertaker out of Rumble 2000 something?
Yep,
yes,
probably.
She did.
I probably did.
She did.
I probably did.
No doubt about it happened. So. Yeah. I'll have you know, other guy, I have made it my mission tonight to stop the door behind you from flying open during your stream.
I heard him run down the hallway at least once.
So Mrs. Gleen,
and I wasn't sure if he was gonna make it in here or not.
Mrs. Gleen has kept the other the little one out of here tonight. He was watching the show with me earlier and was like, I can't remember who was on, but he was like standing there. Oh, it was Sasha. That's who it was. He was like, oh, it's Sasha. And he was standing there dancing around and while they were coming to the ring. So I should teach American history. I'll start with the Great Lincoln versus Kennedy shootout. Like Jack, what are you talking about with the Lincoln Kennedy shootout? Are we talking about the comparisons of the Lincoln and Kennedy? What's everyone doing Saturday? I'm getting a boat because it's going to be the only way we're going to be able to get around here for the next couple of days because we're supposed to have like 7,000 inches of rain over the next 2 or 3 days.
I like rain. Is it supposed to rain tonight?
There's supposed to be some thunderstorms. I don't know if it's supposed to rain tonight, but
I like
tomorrow
rain.
Starting tomorrow. I think we're supposed to have like 1 to 3 inches of rain.
Rain is really cool. I like rain.
Yeah.
I like when it's dark outside. Not like dark, like because it's nighttime. I just like when there's like clouds in the sky.
Could we see you on AEW this Wednesday on Dynamite, Maven? You might see her.
I can neither confirm nor deny because then that would spoil the surprise.
Yeah.
If there is a surprise. Sorry, I can't really.
By the way, we will have a new Maven picture to show you here soon. She did a new makeup look with a card through her mouth.
Oh, the one I did yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that spectacular.
Yeah, that was cool.
It wasn't as spectacular.
No, it was cool.
So it's kind of just turned together.
It was cool.
Thanks for hyping me up, man.
She actually put a card through her her cheek.
I would show you, but my phone died.
And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that, and it was cool, but it's not as cool as
it was cool.
I do.
Mrs. Gleen is the gatekeeper, the toddler gatekeeper. She makes sure that when the toddler comes running down, she kicks him back away from the everything. James, I'm gonna watch Sacrifice. I don't think we'll watch it, but I will be following Twitter to find out what's happening. By the way, I think Rich Swann retains. Because I just think that having Moose...
Oh, yeah, it's up on there. It's up on my Instagram.
Having Moose do it is probably not going to... I think because where I think they're going...
The link to your Insta. Sure, I'll send the link in. Let me pull it up.
Hello, Mrs. G. Feels like I haven't chatted in 2021 yet. Hope you are well. Yes. I'm watching Impact Pay-Per-View Saturday Sacrifice. It's raining in UK a lot. Huh. Yeah, we haven't had any rain, and now I think we're going to have, like, a ton of rain. Like, a ton. When I say a ton, I mean, like, a ton. Wonder what happened to the wrestler with one leg back in the Attitude Era thing. His name is Zach. I do not know, James. Do not know.
Here. Paste.
There is Maven's Instagram.
There's a link over there. And here's...
So if you want to check that out.
Paste.
Yeah.
You can go follow me on there.
Yeah. You can follow her on Instagram.
Follow me on there. I have like some
If you want to see some cool pictures, then yeah, it's she's got some cool stuff she does with makeup.
So there's a link to it. Go follow me if you haven't already, because I put up pretty cool stuff, and the picture of the card on my face is on it. So
yeah. Maybe if you were asked to do prosthetic makeup for like a horror movie, would you accept that offer?
Yeah, I want to go to school to do like special effects makeup.
Gross.
So that's my plan is I'm gonna go to school for special effects stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also had one from a couple weeks back that I did that is like toxic looking stuff on my face. You have to scroll down my page a little bit, but it's a couple posts in. But I did that. I haven't done many special effects makeup looks recently. I just haven't really had any ideas.
Yeah.
But
hello, Aunt. We haven't chatted in 2001 because I've been standing in front of doors to keep toddlers out. Yeah, she's been kicking them back into play. Maybe you should sign up. Sign up for America's Got Talent. I don't know that they would do anything with her with this though. I don't think that.
No, not really. It's not really a thing to do on there, but
yeah, I mean, if they would do the makeup effect thing, I think that she would do it. You're amazing, Mrs. G. Thank you for keeping the kids away. Yes, she does a good job. Mrs. G is awesome. Zach Ryder, is that who you're talking about? I don't know if that's Zach Ryder he's talking about or not. No, Gerald Ford is buried in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I think. I'm not sure, Jack. Now, Jack, you kind of left me hanging here. I asked you about the Lincoln and the Lincoln Kennedy connection. Are we talking about all of the Lincoln Kennedy shootout? Are we talking about all the connections between the Lincoln and Kennedy, like deaths and thing? The whole how they're similar. Futuristic followed. So Futuristic followed you on there.
Well, thank you. I had 1,350.
Yep, he must be 1,000. He must have been that one follow that pushed you up over the 1,350. Did you know that Crazy Steve on Impact is partially blind? How good and talented to do that? Not sure if you know Crazy Steve. He's called. Yes, I did not know that he was partially blind. That's interesting. Mrs. G, you do that very well. Yes, she does. Guys, how long to a 700-degree burn to 6 heal? Clearly, it won't take 2 or 3 weeks like with Randy.
Dude, that was a sad, sad burn. That was sad. It was like tinted Vaseline that they put on its face. That wasn't even a burn. Like, I don't even know what that was, but it was not. Well, it wasn't a burn. It was tinted Vaseline. That's what it was.
Yes.
And it was terrible.
Yes.
And I was deeply offended that they didn't do it justice.
No. AGT would have to put a TV 14 plus warning on for MAVEN'S gory crazy. Yeah, definitely. It's when the Lincoln and Kennedy got guns and started shooting up the place. Yes. Thanks, Jack. Hey, I could pull up my Instagram and show people.
What?
Your picture.
Oh.
If you posted it there.
Yeah, it's on here. Just go to my account. Here, wait, let me get it. I'll get it. Let me go here. This is the picture.
So there's the picture. Maven's got a card in her mouth.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that was the one from the other day, and the other one that I was talking about that was
Gabriel, how you doing?
The other one that I was talking
Great
about.
to have you back. Appreciate it. I'm hoping.
This one.
I think I pronounced your name right this time. By the way, I gave the logo ideas on Discord. He's actually visually impaired. Cool. Like I said last time, Maven should have been the one who did Randy's makeup. Well, she would have done a lot better job than what they did on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Future. Just reading it now, brother. Miss Gleen, you're doing a good job, but a great job if you could keep that guy out of Maven's Wrestle Story. I other guy on Maven's right. Just had to get another. It'd be, wouldn't that be? It's Maven's right and your left. All right. Give me a yeah. Just threw up because of your picture, which is okay. That's what we want. Aunt, you're so Nick. What? Gabriel, I'm not sure what you just said there.
Something.
Aunt, you're so Nick.
Cool.
I feel like I'm. Aunt, so you're so Nick.
Awesome. Deeply offensive, terrible makeup. That Orton burned garbage. That would have never happened on Maven's Watch. No, it wouldn't, because this is more of like a burn type situation, and that could have been on his face.
Yes. Maven would have done excellent with that.
But no.
Did you know Maven can drown a fish? She can.
I've never had a fish.
You're so funny. I try to be Gabriel. I've
never had a fish.
That's why we keep drawing people in. We draw crowds into our channel because of my funniness. Yes, Maven's right, my left, other Ortega guy. Yes! Just trying to help you out, Raymond. Just trying to help you out.
Yeah.
Trying to keep everything straight. Oh, that picture looks cool.
Thank you.
Well, you should have seen it, like, in real life. Because, like, the 3-year-old turned around and was running away.
Well, he's kind of gotten to the point where it doesn't really faze him.
Yeah, it doesn't faze
like,
him
I
anymore.
walk out with crazy makeup on, and he's like...
The first time it happened,
how's
he
it
was
going?
like... First couple times it happened, he was like, I'm not sticking around.
And he wasn't having it. But now he's not really affected by it. He's like, oh, neat. Maven has a card in her face. That's nice.
I was throwing up at the stream in general. You made me noxious. Well, you know, we knew we did, Ant, which is why we just keep going.
Noxious?
Noxious. You know, it's a new word. It says you're so nice. Well, that's cool. What language is that? Is that?
It also might just be autocorrect.
Well, could be. But why would autocorrect turn it into you're so nice?
I don't know. Oh man.
You're so
very talented. Thank you. Please like the stream. Yeah, if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up.
Yes.
Yes, that picture is cool. Thank you.
I'm going to go with Rich to win tomorrow. I agree, John Elliott. I think that's what's happening. Great show tonight. I'm going to say goodnight. Have an awesome weekend. See you all Monday night. Yes, we will be back Monday night. As usual, we will be back for Monday Night Raw. We will also plan on talking probably a little bit about the new AEW show that is taking place on Monday. So we will have that. Nauseous, Ant. It's simple English, my dear boy. Or noxious.
Noxious.
It was autocorrect.
Told you.
Autocorrect turned it into that? Like, what was autocorrect thinking?
Clearly it wasn't.
I love when, like you put something...
into nox.
Yeah, no one knows.
I think he was trying to tell us that we're obnoxious.
Yeah, well, who knows what...
But
like,
I
knows where it's coming
I don't know.
from with
It's
like,
Ant. Yeah, it's
yeah.
Ant.
It's like weird.
Oh, man.
Nauseous into Nox, definitely. Do y'all know when Serena Deeb's and Thunder Rosa's into contracts up? Because I see them signing with AEW when it's up.
I think Thunder Rosa is definitely going to sign with them when her contract's up. I don't know about Serena. Serena Deeb has already signed to AEW.
Yeah, she's already signed to AEW.
That's what I thought. So, yeah. Thunder Rosa, I think, will sign with them as soon as her contract is up with the NWA.
Yes. By the way, I am working on well, I'll tell you later. I'll see if I can get it done tomorrow and get it up. And I have
dyslexic idiot here. No. I'm dyslexic too. I'm a dyslexic fool. Well, dang! Everybody here is dyslexic. Dyslexic?
I just can't read.
I'm dyslexic too, Expelliarmus. I'm dyslexic too. Your grammar sucks. Yeah, man, I'm dyslexic too. Yeah, reading and spelling is not my strong suit.
Who suits you like better, Seth Rollins or Sonya Deville? Sonya Deville. Yeah.
100%
Not even close. I missed Deeb's signing. Thanks for heads up info. Yes, in fact, I think they put out that she was. Yeah, they did the All Elite thing with her. I think. I'm crazier than Crazy Ginger. Don't tell him that. We will not tell him futuristic because you just did. Wow, dyslexia is common here.
Apparently so. We're all...
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, that's okay. It's all good. I mean, I can't read.
Because maybe some people were...
I can read, I just don't read very well.
People are on the wrong channel because they thought it was something else, and because they're dyslexic, they just, got lost.
Well, it's okay. Everybody... You decipher.
I guess they stick around.
You decipher everybody's messages anyways.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I try to.
It's not
easy all the time. Gabe, only the coolest people are dyslexic. Yes. That's why I read things backwards. You know?
Oh, man.
Gabriel, that was autocorrect. John Elite would like to know. Hope so. Are you doing something for spring break? Yes, avoiding people.
I don't have a spring break.
She doesn't have a spring break. She's homeschooled, so it's like,
But,
Would love to someday have an in-person watch-along. We've thought about some of that. So there could be some stuff down the road. I'm kind. I'm nice. You are kind of nice, Futuristic. My keyboard got big fingers trying to type faster than my... I wasn't diagnosed with dyslexia until I was 19, so 2020. Yeah, Jack. Okay, whatever.
I don't think I've ever been formally diagnosed with dyslexia, but I definitely am dyslexic.
Nah. Yeah, she's definitely...
Why are you saying no?
Nah, she's...
I am definitely dyslexic.
Yeah. Deep signed a bit ago, she's so good. Used to train NXT women in WWE. Not sure if you knew that. I did not know that. And Jade Cargill is a really... Oh, here I go. I'm going to have to decipher. Really be Jade... Scary. Jeez. Wouldn't mess with her. Scary. Yeah, she is jacked.
Jade Cargill is really...
Jacked. And scary. I'm assuming
scary.
Or she's a jacked band and scary.
I have been formally like... Well. The more you know.
Sucks to suck. It does, Gabriel. It does suck to suck. Sonia, not even by a mile. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, Mr. G, they thought this was free day night. Free day night Smackdown and came in looking for recipes.
Free day night
Smackdown.
Well. Should we make that thing?
I didn't put that in that like that, did I? I actually put Smackdown on Friday.
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I didn't write the title.
I put Smackdown. It's correct. So we're good.
Oh, well, the title's over there, you doofus. You could have just looked over there.
I did. That's why I said it's right. So.
Sometimes we can't.
I've got dyslexia, ataxia, and an irregular heartbeat. I'm going to grab a bag of bad genetics. A grab bag of bad genetics. Well, Jack, it happens sometimes, man. You know? Just have it all. If you're going to have one, you just will have all of it. WrestleMania week is going to be crazy. 8 straight weeks of WWE content. Or 8 straight nights of WWE content.
Or days.
Yeah.
8 straight days of WWE content.
Ophthalmologist diagnosed you a few years ago. Yes.
Oh. Did they?
Yes.
I don't recall.
OMG, I can't spell. Sorry, autocorrect.
Go.
Oh, yes. Freetown Lays. Yes, Freetown Lays.
What is that?
No one knows. Jack does.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be... I don't know. Since it's Smackdown, I'm assuming he's saying Fritos.
Oh, Frito.
But I could be wrong because I don't know what they have in the UK.
That makes sense.
Days, my bad. That's what we thought, Johnny. I deciphered it for you. I fixed it. I helped you out. So is she homeschool or online?
I do school stuff online.
Yes. So, with that, I think we're going to take off. We will be back Monday. That's right. I said Monday. After the show Monday, we'll be back. We'll be here for Frito-Lay's made Doritos, I think. Or Frito-Lay's Doritos. Yes.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Frito-Lay's are different from Doritos.
Oh, man.
You have so many figures I've just noticed behind you. Cool, lots and lots. Yeah, we do have quite a few.
We do.
That's only part of what we have. We have like a ton more than that.
Funny.
WWE should stick with 2 Night Mania. 2 Night Mania would be awesome because just everything else.
It works better.
Bye guys. See you later, Futuristic. Thanks for sticking around. And have a good one from now on. I'm not sure where John Elite's going with this. All hell broke loose in my school. What happened at your school, Gabriel? I actually go to school. Futuristic, you're back at school.
That's cool. That's cool.
Have a great night, everyone. Always enjoy the company. Thanks, Lewis. We appreciate it. Hopefully we entertained you while you were working and you had a good time at work because, well, you were entertained by us. And if not, well, we're sorry we made your night so crappy. They aren't figures. They're just small wrestlers standing still. Yes, they're frozen. They're small wrestlers standing still. And you didn't pick up your figures before the stream, Mr. G. They're resting. They were taken out by the Undertaker.
Can't even see them. If Mrs. G hadn't said anything.
Yeah. WWE should stick with the 2-night Mania from now on was what I meant. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I agree. They should. They definitely should. Bye, guys. You two are cool. Thanks. Great stuff. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. Yes, thank you. 2 kids got COVID. That's not good. We've had that happening here for like a while now. I think we've had 4 kids get COVID in the last week. Yes, home now. Cool, Lewis. We appreciate you stopping in. We appreciate trying to help you out while you're working. Yes, but I always get knocked out by my own mask. I know what you're saying, Futuristic. We're out of here. We're taking off. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.